Peace, fam. In the past, I've recommended multivitamins, and I still do. The only thing I would add to that recommendation is that you use whole food sourced multivitamins, and this is very, very important. To help you understand the importance, let me explain the difference between organic minerals and inorganic minerals. Organic minerals are living or were once living. They contain carbon and can promote cell life. The electrons in organic minerals move differently than in inorganic minerals, which is more in sync with the human body, that being the organic minerals, the movement of the atoms. The cells of these minerals can create an ionic bond with the body and can be easily broken down into necessary materials for bodily functions. Now, on the other hand, inorganic minerals are without carbon and they've never been living. Now, the body treats these minerals like a toxin most of the time, which means that they cannot be broken down easily. Inorganic minerals also have electrons that move differently than organic minerals. And that is another reason they can't be fully absorbed by the body because the atomic structure is inconsistent with the absorptive process of the human body. They can't pass through the cell walls, which means that they're deposited in other areas of the body or secreted in the urine, which is why when you take cheap vitamins, you see and you smell them when you go to the toilet. Most minerals comes from rock, i.e. calcium, iron, zinc, chromium, etc. Now, the way most multivitamins and mineral supplement foods give you these minerals are basically by grinding up these rocks and feeding you dirt, basically. These are inorganic, and the body does not absorb these because there's no carbon in them, for one reason. And the cellular arrangement of inorganic substances are not in sync with the human body, as I expressed before. Plants basically continue the breakdown of soil into a subsequent organic reservoir to pull these minerals from. Because as we know, soil is a breakdown of rock into smaller particles by the sun, the weather, earth movement, and terrestrial conversion by things like microbes, bacteria, worms, and other sub-level and level life forms. So, simply put, the rocks have minerals. After being broken down into soil, the plant roots can then convert these minerals by the use of fulvic and humic acids from decomposed plant and animal matter that make the mineral biofriendly to the human body, because we know that the atoms of minerals get changed into usable ions via the loss or gain of electrons, which is a process that the mineral atoms go through when they're absorbed by the plants. So the resulting ions or particles that now form a part of the plant are usable by the body once that plant is consumed. Now, I know that seems like a little bit of geek stuff, but the bottom line is, again, plants pull the minerals from the soil, and the soil, which used to be rock, and they change the atomic structure of those minerals by switching electrons around and adding amino acids and enzymes so that the body can absorb these now organic minerals and form its own healthy cell structures. Now, without this conversion, much of the minerals can't be absorbed by the body and would also be cause for foreign growths and disease in the body as well. Plants make inorganic atoms form organic molecules. So I advise people to look up that miracle because it's amazing how this stuff works. One of the quickest ways to put rock dust in your body is to get cheap multivitamins that are not sourced from whole foods. That means the vitamin is mostly formed of rock and granite material and compressed together by a high-powered press with a binding fluid that is usually not named on the ingredient chart, so we don't know what they're binding these rocks together with. Whole food vitamins are usually ground up plants, not the mineral rock that the plants pull the organic nutrients from. So what you're doing when you get the minerals from the plant is you're getting the minerals from the being that processes the minerals so that they're better suited for your body. Now, when you look for multivitamins, only get whole food sourced vitamins. They have on average less of the mineral ratio of synthetic minerals, but you will get a better absorption and much less, if any, potential toxic byproducts. Now, a little word of caution. When you look at the ingredient list, make sure the listed components are followed with terms like from an all-natural source, or naturally derived, or B12 as methylcobalamin. If you don't see these terms or to that effect, keep it pushing. All right, till next video, peace. If you learned from this video, help support the study and time to bring this knowledge to our community. It does take time and effort to be concise and as accurate as possible so that we can stay abreast of important health information and techniques. Please visit the site and follow these links.